hands down the best Starlink bug out / off-grid kit out there. We've got solar. We've got convenient storage and organization. We've got a fully integrated battery pack for the Starlink. And so combining these things gives you literally unlimited off-grid use of the Starlink Mini. Guys, this is literally the kit. I just have this super compact folding solar panel and this hard case right here. And if I put them together, you can kind of see just how absolutely compact this whole setup is. And forgive the background noise, I've got a bunch of neighbor kids playing right now, and they're making a little bit of a ruckus. Literally in less than 30 seconds, I can deploy this solar panel. This is a 120 watt solar panel, so I get really good performance. Obviously when the sun is shining, super good performance. Way over power for what I have here. But I also get some performance because of how big it is, even when there's clouds, and that's why I like it. So let me show you how I've got my case set up here. We open this up, and we've obviously got the Starlink Mini right here on the top. Now, take note, I've got this super nice silicone protective cover on it. And it wraps around the front and covers the edges really nicely. I've seen some that have the full cover across the face of the dish here. I don't like that for two reasons. One, I think it actually slows the speed down just a teeny bit, even though they say it won't, but I've noticed that it can. And two, and most importantly, it really inhibits the snow melt feature if you have to deal with that. So I really like this silicone jacket. It's from Star Gear. I'll leave a link for it down in the description. Then I've got this short little power cable, and that comes with this device right here. This thing is fantastic. This is from PeakDew. It's a 99 watt hour battery. It will literally slide into this spot. I have to use two hands and hold one end and push it in. It basically turns your Starlink Mini into a fully integrated wireless solution. And you just simply plug this power into its output right here, and away you go. Just like that. Super simple, clean, nice. This generation 2 of the PeakDew power bank has some really nice features. You can charge or discharge from it through a bidirectional Type-C port right here. Or you can use the OEM power adapter right there for Starlink Mini and the OEM power cord, and it will go in that port right there and power your Starlink / charge the PeakDew power bank. There's also a magnetic charging port right here on the bottom. If I'm camping or off-grid, I can just take it anywhere I want. It's fully self-contained, right? I've got Starlink here, I can walk over here. I've got Starlink here, I could drive 100 miles, and I've still got Starlink without any kind of electrical wires or connections, at least for a couple of hours. This power bank will run this Starlink for a little over 4 hours. Or when I'm in camp, I simply take this USB Type-C cable. I have it stored in this box. I'll go through and show you what I got in this box. And this solar panel has a built-in charge controller, and I can plug a USB-C device right into it. I'll grab this Starlink, take the USB-C, plug it in, and now if you take a look, even with a giant shadow on my solar panels, no, it just topped off to 100%. But anyway, we were like 30-something watts charging into it, and it just finished charging up to 100%, so it stopped charging. But I can dump up to 65 watts into that power bank right there. The Starlink rarely takes more than 30 watts when it's running normally. If you're in snow melt mode, it will use a little more. So with this solar panel, plus that power bank, I'm able to not only run the Starlink indefinitely, but also fully recharge that power bank every day. If I have pretty decent sun, I can even have some passing clouds because, again, this solar panel is very large for the loads I put on it. The other things I have in my kit, I've got the post mount that came with the Starlink Mini. I don't use that too much. Here is the AC power brick that came with the Starlink Mini. Here is the OEM power cord that came with the Starlink Mini. I did have to take the kickstand off the Starlink Mini in order to fit the Peak Dew battery pack. So be aware of that. That just goes in the bottom here though. I do have a backup power brick. Technically, I don't need this. This is sufficient, but I had one of these just kicking around and I figured 1 is none, 2 is 1, especially for emergency preparedness, so I threw an extra one in. And then this cable right here is a Type-C to the Starlink barrel connector. So that's if I wanted to run the Starlink directly off a USB-C power source without the battery installed. And that's all I've got. But that covers all my bases. I've got protection of the equipment. I've got power wherever the sun shines. I've got reserve power for when the sun is not shining or clouds are passing or whatever for multiples of hours. And I could spread that out, fire it up for 30 minutes here, do what I need to do, shut it down, leave it off for a few hours, fire it back up. You can stretch that battery substantially if you're really in a tight spot. I've got the silicone protector for the Starlink Mini, and it's really a perfect solution. When I go camping, literally, I can deploy the solar panel. It will run the Starlink the entire day that the sun is shining, and then it gives me enough power to go into the night, stream movies, whatever we need to do, at nighttime before we go to bed. Then while we're asleep, I go ahead and just power it down. If we wake up early in the morning before the sun has risen, there's usually enough power left over in that battery to fire up the internet again, get the communications going, and soon thereafter the sun rises and we start dumping a huge amount of power back into it, and we're good to go for another entire day. So I know there's no such thing as a perfect solution, but I think this is about as perfect as it can get. Sound off in the comments on any improvements that you guys would foresee that I could possibly integrate with this setup. I'm always trying to refine it and perfect it. I'll have links to everything that you've seen down in the description. I'll also have Generation 1 and 2 on that Peak Dew battery linked. Generation 1 has a few less features, but you get to pay slightly less money for Generation 1 compared to Generation 2. So anyway, I'll link to both down in the description. I'll also have links down there where you can ask me a guaranteed to be answered question, as well as a place where you can book a one-on-one video consultation with me. So take advantage of those links. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hype, the 5 free things that really help small YouTube channels like mine. We've always got more epic content coming out, so stay tuned for that. Everybody stay safe, and we'll catch y'all next time.